Last time on StonesThrow, Cities Beneath.
Everybody died. Well, other things happened too. A small child led Troop P-84 to a deserted house, claiming that his dog Bumby was trapped inside. And the kid had a cute little voice, so you probably would have followed him too. But it turned out the house was a trap and the group was attacked by some big, scary randos. Big, scary randos who were very strong and apparently weren't open to talking it out. Lacan sent Blinsky into the air without a message, and soon, like I said, everybody died. The last we saw of our heroes, they were coming to, bound and gagged with hoods on their heads. You know, I'm starting to think this Bumby wasn't even lost in the first place.
Hello, welcome to StonesThrow, Cities Beneath, where we're not dead yet. Not completely. This is your weekly live Dungeons & Dragons show. We aim to tell a story with you. We have an amazing community of people whose art you just saw and who are chatting with us in the Discord and who are hanging out live in chat or who are watching this video later on YouTube. And we appreciate all of you telling this story with us. We are not stalling because we're scared to play the game.
Never been scared.
Right.
No, we're not doing that. So
I'm good. Yeah,
a few of us did just get back from quite a bit of travel, so excuse any loopiness. And I'm very impressed with our dungeon master, NateWantsToBattle, for coming up with a story for us to play after like 2 hours getting off a plane ago. Nate,
Off to a good start.
Oh yeah, literally planned on the plane. So
Nate,
I hope it's okay.
Leaned on the
Played
plane.
and please.
Okay. So y'all are forgot. Different Atmo. That one. And that one. Yes, exactly that. Y'all are bound and gagged. Some of you are unconscious. Lacan, you are
How dare you?
not bagged, not gagged. And Luna, you are conscious,
Oh my God, I hate it so
but still under there. As Lacan, an interrogation had began where somebody showed you the above artifact, this interesting pin that's been getting a ton of attention. They said, you're going to tell me where you got this, that you're going to answer more questions. Your answers will help us decide if you live. So think what you'll say. First question, are you ready to cooperate? To which you replied, fuck you, I won't tell you anything.
That does sound like me, yeah.
Probably wasn't the answer they were looking for.
Don't know.
That's true, I don't know.
And just an above board question, I'm double checking this. I got every above artifact in my possession, technically, from the upper brass at the Order Under.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going with. At a certain point, stuff started getting shuffling around so much, it was a little hard to keep track. But we will say here that you are in possession of the pin, the medallion, not the dice.
No doubt.
Pin and the medallion.
The pin was part of our initial, like, episode 0 quest to take to House Demonstrata, which actually just got us involved in another quest. We never got there. And we kept that pin. And the other two were left on the desk below the attention of General Baskerville. So, okay, I have no problem telling him that much.
Okay.
I say. I took it from the Order Under.
Took. Elaborate.
It was an outgoing item, one they were no longer keeping track of, and I suppose it reached its destination with me.
Why were you given these?
As part of orders they had given us.
And what were those orders?
Some convoluted mess. Why are you asking me about this, and where are my friends? I've told you enough.
I'm here.
You okay, Luna?
Yeah. Except I have this bag on my head.
Take the bag off her head.
Take the bag off my head.
All of Luna's words are muffled. Unless you're... Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What were your orders? Where were these being taken?
Excuse me.
I've made concessions to you already. Do this one.
Excuse
She's
me.
uncomfortable.
Can you take the bag off my head? Hello?
Where were these going?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'll tell you more when you ungag my friend.
I'm the friend.
You're not going to get less information if you do that. And I side-eye the bag.
This individual, again, everyone you've seen same as you were fighting them earlier, they're all pretty obscured. All you see are their eyes. This one, their voice, more, their voice and build more feminine presenting, gets closer to you, says, I'm not sure if you're aware, but you are not in the best position to try and call any shots. Where were these being taken?
I'm not sure if you're aware, but information can be very dangerous in the wrong hands. In fact, I'm sure you're very aware of that, and I'm trying to get a sense of the quality of your character before I continue to see if it's better I die not sharing anything, or if you have the common decency to help one person and perhaps the common decency to help others.
Your persistence and loyalty are admirable. She kind of looks up to another figure in the room, kind of gestures over. Luna, what's your armor class?
Uh-oh. I don't like that question. 15.
Okay. You are stabbed as your one hit point drops you back to 0.
Jesus Christ!
And they say, you're willing to bargain with your own life. Sure. How about your friends?
I'll tell you, fucking heal her. What do you want? Whatever, just, I'll tell you anything.
My halo added to my bag. How dare you?
This is not going great.
Where were these going?
They were going on a fool's quest, something just to get us out of the academy. They were going to House Demonstrata. Heal her. Are you gonna do anything?
She says, House Demonstrata. Your house.
Yeah, that's why it feels a fool's errand. It was a distraction to get us into the city to do God knows what. We've yet to untangle that, but will you heal her? I swear to you, she has more information than I'll ever be able to share.
Luna, make a death saving throw.
No.
Ten.
Okay. Says,
That's a fail, right?
yep.
I don't usually make death saves. So.
She then takes out the medallion. Says, and what about this?
Something the general left us before he left us. It was on his desk. I asked if I could have it. He pointedly looked the other way and I took it.
What general?
General Basterfield.
And you were on good terms with this general?
I believe so.
She
Luna.
looks to the figure with the knife, gestures again. Just a basic restoration, just a basic aid. Luna, you are back up to 1 HP.
Luna. The transparent bags are worse, wizard.
At that point, the bags are removed. Cassia and Kadal, you are abruptly woken up by the very piercing bright light of the candles, the candelabras in this room, as you are both at 1 HP.
See each other?
You're able to look around, you see each other. You're all gagged except for Kadal, except for Lacan, who is speaking to an individual. You are all kind of back to back, kind of in a circle, and you look around this room that is pretty void of like anything. Really, really old, kind of water-worn stone, but there's no like tables, there's no boxes. There is one door behind the individual interrogating Lacan, and in the corners of the room are masked figures.
And is Lacan facing the door then? And which direction are we all facing?
We will say that Lacan is facing the door, which we'll say is the north wall, for simplicity's sake. Luna is facing east, Cassia west, Kadal south.
Cool.
You have enough mobility, even though you're tied, you have enough mobility to like look behind you and whatnot.
So we couldn't cast anything that had a verbal or somatic component.
Correct.
And what is the situation for us being bound?
You are bound by not rope, something that feels to be metal. That you're kind of unable to see as it's behind your back and you're all scooted pretty tight.
Okay.
Can Cassia try to grab for somebody's hand? Just a little thingy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did
that.
you find anybody?
You hear Kadal go,
Yep.
So, to clarify, we're sitting on chairs, our hands are bound, we're bound to the chairs, and our feet are bound?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That should cover it.
Okay. Cool.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Kadal goes,
Kadal? Kadal, is that you? Cassie, you're there too?
Of course it's me.
Are you guys okay?
I'm kind of good at it, man. I finally steam can understand that.
I can't understand you could all, but just... They're not fucking around.
Kazia uses her little finger to just go.
She continues to ask you questions. She says, what other above artifacts have you come in contact with?
As far as we know, only one other. A set of dice.
Anything of particular interest about these dice?
Not to us, but to a man named Jarlaxle, yes.
And who is this Jarlaxle?
You don't know? He's... I suppose... a lich? A monstrous person. Someone from the above. Someone trying to destroy Raynor.
How do they intend to do that?
Is she, like, reacting to this? Or, like, is anyone around, like, kind of, like, startled by this information? Or is she just, like, dead-facing this and no one's moving?
All you can see of her are the eyes. Same with everybody else. Everyone is just Stonewall. She doesn't flinch. She just is, like, really, really intense eye contact.
Did you already say what they were wearing?
Mm-hmm. They are, they're just in all black attire, hoods up, mask obscuring their face.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The only differences in their outfits are things that would speak to the character of probably their specialization. So you see someone with a robe that might insinuate some type of spellcaster, more heavy armor on another individual.
And I'm assuming these are all the same people that we just fought.
You think so?
Just to clarify, there's no dog.
You see no dog.
Ugh. That is the biggest
devastating.
betrayal.
That's like...
Okay. Gotta process that. That's the worst thing Nate's ever done to us, honestly.
It was premised there would be dog.
Promise dog.
Well, so I'm getting the sense, because they're not reacting to any of the information I'm giving them, that they're kind of checking what I know more than looking for information they haven't heard before.
That could be it. Says, where did you get this intel about this Jarlaxle?
This is a first-person account. I was there. I handed him the dice. Look, are you gonna help my friends?
We'll get to that. So you have interacted with this Jarlaxle, delivered an above artifact to him personally. Are you in line with this individual? Are you working for him?
I would say the scenario in which I handed over the dice to him was a lot like this one. Wasn't one where I had a lot of other options.
Forced by circumstance.
Sure. that's what you call your friends.
How were you given access to the district that houses the Council of Raynor?
How were we given we're citizens of Raynor. We passed through no checkpoints. We merely rode in a carriage. I don't understand.
No one, Order under, let alone citizens, are almost ever given access to the council.
Look, do we look like decision makers here? We are time and again at the ass end of every decision made in this godforsaken Underdark. We have made no choice. We have exerted no agency. We are here not as anyone with an upper hand. Can you please just show some mercy? We've given you what you want. You know what we know. And that's the limit.
Lacan, let me get persuasion.
$13.
She says, you may choose one of your comrades to speak with you.
Oh my god, Luna, please just tell them what's going on. I'm out of words.
Luna, they pull a gag down off your mouth.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I wasn't listening. What did you want?
Luna, I'm sorry they stabbed you.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That was very rude.
I'm afraid they'll do it again if we don't tell them what they want to hear.
Well, just so you know, that's not a very effective way to get accurate information.
We beg to differ.
I mean, you can beg, but it's just science. Anyway, what do you want?
She looks to you, Lacan, that this is who you're choosing.
Do I get to try again?
Luna's just blinking at them.
Cassia? Kadal, no, never. Cassia?
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, just what do you want? Tell me what you want to know. I'll try to persuade them to ask me questions directly.
She says, in front of you, Luna, she takes out the medallion again. Mm-hmm. Says, what can you tell me about this?
Belongs to my friend Kastrid's family. I can't remember if it's magical. Silgar wants it. Everyone wants it. But we don't want to give it to anyone because it belongs to Kastrid. But also, Escher wanted it and said it belonged to him, but I don't believe him because he kind of poisoned us a little bit, I think. And also, he's a little creepy. And we think it looks like tentacles.
Who is this Escher?
He's a guy. He drinks blood. He lives in a castle.
He has tacky taste.
Where did
Okay,
you
you can let us
interact
go
with
now.
this? Where did you meet this Escher?
Not telling. I mean, in Rainer.
What castle in Rainer does he live in?
I don't know if the castle's in Rainer. Why are you so interested in Escher? I thought you were interested in the artifact.
So this individual in Rainer lives in a castle that is not in Rainer.
Maybe. I'm really confused why you want the details of someone's real estate. I thought you wanted to talk about above artifacts.
Why do people want this artifact so bad?
They didn't tell me. Nobody tells me anything. They're just like, I want that, give it to me. And we're like, no, because we have other reasons that we think it belongs to other people. And they're like, no, it belongs to me. And people are just like, don't care about what other people need or want. And honestly, it's kind of ugly and I wouldn't wear it, so I don't know why everyone wants it at all. I think it's just because it's from above and everyone's obsessed with stuff that's from above, but I don't think that above even really exists, so why does it matter?
Why do you think above doesn't exist?
I've never seen it.
So if you've never seen it, there's no reason to believe it exists.
Okay, I believe it exists.
What have you been told about above?
That it's bad up there.
Do you think it's bad down here?
That's a pretty deep question. Generally, yeah, but when you have the love of your friends, anywhere can be good.
It all goes.
Luna, you are regagged. As she circles around to you, Kadal.
I say in their head,
This is very rude.
She replies, says, sorry you feel that way.
You're very bad at interrogating. And very unfriendly. And we don't appreciate it. And we're actually very helpful people. So if you would just treat us like mortal beings that matter, then we would probably help you. But you're being all weird and stabbing us and gagging us and stuff. Try a different tactic. You're bad at this.
persuade.
Sure, make a persuasion check.
19.
She looks to you and says, are you quite done now?
I don't know yet.
She walks over to you, Kadal, and takes your gag down. Says, so who are you?
I'm the person that's gonna kill you if you lay another hand on my friends.
Careful.
Spoken like a true Zarnus.
What?
Bo, your mic's super quiet. We can barely hear you.
I said what?
I did hear the what for what it's worth. Says, am I mistaken in that you are not the, to an extent, or at least was raised by the current operating general.
How do you know anything about us?
Should I take this as a yes?
You should take it as a question.
We are currently not taking questions, so I'll ask again. Were you not raised by General Zarnus?
More or less, yes.
How would you summarize your relationship with the General at this point?
It's complicated. You ever had daddy issues?
She pauses for a second. Says, I take it things are rocky.
I feel like you might know maybe a little bit more than I would right now. Considering the vast array of knowledge you seem to be spitting at all of us.
What exactly do you know of the General's plans?
What's your intention with this knowledge?
I'll restate the question if you need.
Please.
What do you know about what General Zarnus intends
What's
to
your
do?
intention with this knowledge?
She puts eyes up to another individual in the corner.
Could all side eyes him. Does he look strong?
He holds a dagger to your throat.
Could all just rolls his eyes like that.
Careful, Kadal.
Luna, I can't hear you, but I can feel your jaws moving against my shoulder.
Luna's muffled, muttering. Oops. Luna's muffled, muttering. Speak to a representative! Representative!
I'd like to press 0, please. Please.
Says, this is as easy as you want to make it. As Cassia, you take 1 piercing damage and are knocked to 0.
No!
No!
Okay. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what he wants. Heal her, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I know.
Let's hear what you got first.
Heal her first. Kadal starts to flicker.
They're more stubborn than you are, Kadal.
Little weight is against you, Kadal. Feeling the pressure.
Is her life really chips that you're willing to wager?
He wants to hand over Raynor to Jarlaxle to serve under him.
To serve under Jarlaxle? In what way?
To me, it sounds like some sort of crusader army or something trying to serve as his I don't know, just serving, I don't know, serving under him. He says it's the only way to protect Raynor. By handing it over to Jarlaxle. But we've been trying to stop him. We've been trying to change his mind, and we've been trying to come up with a plan. Please heal my friend.
Kadal, can I get persuasion? Cassia, someone in the room, restores you to 1 HP, so you're no longer unconscious. She says, so you disagree with his methods?
Yes. We want to protect Raynor, but we're not going to serve it as... We're not going to give it up for slavery. It's our home and we want to protect it. Why are you asking these questions? Are you for or against Raynor? Are you a part of Raynor? Can we have just a normal conversation about this?
You are all ungagged, she says. I think I have one more question, and then we can go from there. If presented with an opportunity to align with forces that oppose General Zarnus, that oppose Jarlaxle, that oppose handing over thousands of innocent lives to serve for a meaningless, evil purpose, would you align with said forces?
It's what we've been trying to do.
Saying that this whole time, dude.
You haven't been listening at all.
Of course.
Luna starts trying to gnaw through a rope that's holding her.
It is metal.
Luna starts to chip.
Don't let your dreams be dreams, Luna.
Cassia,
Luna is
did you have
slobbering
something to
on
say?
one of the chains.
I feel like Cassia can't believe that she just was out and then came back again, and how quickly that's happened so many times in the last... Yeah, I think she's kind of... She doesn't have anything to say. Giving up a little.
Your friend doesn't seem quite in alignment with your statements. Understandably so, regaining consciousness for a few seconds might be a bit jarring.
Yeah, why don't you give her a second?
Yeah, you stabbed her.
Are you okay, Cassia?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Cassia. It's only verbal.
Sure.
You get 8 hit points, Cassia.
Oh. I think she feels that, like, up her spine because you're right behind her. And I think it's almost like a... Like, it makes her stand up straight again. Sit up straight again.
Stop stabbing us.
Yes, please stop stabbing us. But I'm aligned. Of course, I would be on that team.
Also, is this knife still at my throat?
No.
Okay.
She says, your compliance is appreciated. As she gestures to the other individuals in the room. They approach and they begin unlocking your bindings.
See, just as a suggestion, it would have been really efficient to open with that question, so then you wouldn't have had to stab us and we wouldn't have had to have this whole conversation. Just like some feedback for next time.
Our 4 individuals, or like our 4 individuals unbinding each one of us. Like we all have our own group. So the person who's unbinding me, can I shove them with my tail? Because it was never bound.
Oh, you mean before you get up?
Yeah.
You can. Is this just kind of like an act of like hostility, or is this
No,
like...
it's just like a buck.
They're kind of thrown back for a second. They look at you.
I feel like
Then
the
they-
effect might be immediately ruined because as soon as Lacan gets up, he takes out treats and it just shoves one in your face. No,
It's like
whatever
it's like that
snarl you
moment-
had.
It's like just have a Snickers. You're just hungry.
Yeah.
You better. Because I was like, yeah. Looks to the guy he shoved. He's like, sorry, I was just in a mood.
He was just in a mood. Lacan's afraid of these guys. And then he's gonna offer one to Luna and Cassie.
How much do we get from that?
2 HP.
2?
Hell yeah.
And did you have one?
No, not yet.
You can have mine.
But you should eat it, Cassie.
Okay. What else?
Okay, so what is this?
And where's Bumby?
So once you do eat your treats and restore 2 HP, you are all also healed for 15 HP. As
That's nice.
one of the individuals in the room, who seems to be a caster, pops off a little mass healing word. As the primary interrogator pulls down her hood and removes her mask. You see she has white hair kind of pulled up in a tight bun. And what's interesting is she has pointed ears similar to a drow, but she is quite pale. She says, "Again, we appreciate you providing the intel you did. And from what we can tell, as far as what we perceive, your utmost honesty. My name is Amara, and we are the Harpers."
Oh.
Harpers, what? We were told the Harpers were disbanded long ago.
And this is how we plan to continue to operate for a while.
We saw the symbol on them, right?
The half moon, that was the first one they interrogated us with.
Mm-hmm.
Or me about.
Oh, it's a harp. Like a harper. Harp. It's a harp.
We know what a harp. Do we have harps down
I
here?
don't
Yeah.
see it.
I'm the musician. I would recognize a harp.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, you know.
I'm telling you, it's a harp. Harpers.
Harper.
Harper.
I've been dying for any opportunity for my character to mention this.
She's correct.
I see it now. Good eye, Luna.
Does
Yeah, maybe if
Kadal
I
know what
turned
a
it the
harp?
other way.
You would know. It's not.
Yeah.
You still have like
I have some
basic
knowledge of
instruments,
music.
yeah.
Yeah, harp. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's what this has all been about? You wanted your mascot back?
In addition to other things, we gather what above artifacts we can get our hands on in order to preserve lore, as is one of our primary goals. Your Order Under has a tendency to hoard knowledge from before and try and reframe history to fit more favorable narratives
So
for
you've been
themselves. Sorry?
above? Have you been above?
Well, to answer your question, her name, she said, was Amara.
Amara, thank you.
She says, I have. I was there during the displacement.
How many years ago?
After this long, it's hard to keep track, but 150, give or take.
Well, that pin might be the sigil of your organization, but that one in particular belongs to a friend of ours, and I did promise her that I would return it. I suppose it would be on loan from her.
What are you talking about?
Kastrid?
Kastrid is the
Kastrid.
amulet.
It is the sun one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kastrid wants the sun one.
Got it. Then this one was the one that Silgar wanted?
Silgar also wanted the amulet and the dice.
Got it.
Silgar
This
just
one
wanted
was
all the
only
above
destined
artifacts,
for
right?
House Demonstrata.
Yeah, this was the first one you got. That was to be delivered.
Next one. Well, then I don't care about it, and you can have it. Never mind.
That was so noble, though. So
Amara,
have you been talking to Rainer? He's old too.
Chancellor Raynor of the council, correct?
Is there another one that we should know about? Because the first one was kind of a lot of trouble, so if you could just keep us in the loop, that'd be...
I personally haven't had the pleasure to meet him in person, and unfortunately, things operate better if he and the rest of the council are unaware of our existence.
where have you been? Where are you? Where are we? Where are we now?
You are in one of many Harper safe houses. This one in particular is in the depths of the sewers in the dregs.
So, are you a part of Raynor? And how do you know so much about us?
We do not align ourselves with specific organizations, individuals. We align ourselves against evil. And we align ourselves with preserving freedom, keeping lore historically accurate, keeping those in power who want to change history, who want to change the world for their own benefits and their own prerogatives, doing what we can to fend that off.
What good does it do them to be lying about the history? What could that do for someone like Jarlaxle?
The more control one has over the narrative, the easier the people are to bend to their will. with history being lost, with those who have seen what happened being gone, when there's only one story being told, no one's going to question it. So when people like me, when people like Raynor, when people who are a threat to compromising Jarlaxle's narrative, when we show up, we present a problem. Because we get people thinking. We get people to question what's really happened and what that means for the future. But that is everybody's right.
Well, isn't the truth in books and in museums? Is it hard to get people to hear your message? Or is it already too late?
Hence why we collect as many above artifacts, documentation, anything we can find. Unfortunately, during the displacement, most records, whether it be books, writings, belongings, even people, were destroyed.
So, what are we doing here? What's happening?
A lot is happening, if I'm being honest.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair.
But in specifically towards you, we have been keeping as much of an eye as we can on you. There's been a lot of questions about where your loyalty lies, your connections to Zarnis, your enlistment in the Order Under, and staying in the Order Under, even when given the option to leave.
It's the only home I've ever had. I don't even know if I could leave. I don't know what I'd do if I left. But it had nothing to do with my allegiance to Zarnis or Jarlaxle.
Cassia steps in front of Kadal a little bit. Yeah, we don't care about them. We just wanted to stay together so that we knew we had all the right we could get as much information as we could. We're like you.
I believe you. Hence, the means of which the interrogation, which, again, we understand might be questionable and I'm sure was an unpleasant experience. But these are our means, and they've worked for us in the past.
Amara, are you looking for us to help you, or do you need something else from us? If you're just trying to preserve history, are you trying to protect Raynor as well, or just stop Jarlaxle? I don't really know if there's a difference.
As it stands, protecting Raynor is protecting innocent people. And that is under threat by Zarnis and Jarlaxle as well. We do, in fact, need your help, as we also have a feeling you could use ours.
How?
With the intel we have gathered from you, as well as from observing you, your actions, your missions, your allegiances, all of it. We know a lot, and we had a feeling that we would end on the conclusion we did, but we just needed to make sure.
So why did you have to stab everyone?
And why did you have to lie about the puppy?
Especially the puppy.
For what it's worth, there is a Bumby,
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, that
and Bumby
actually
is
does make-
fine.
okay.
Can we see Bumby? Just make sure it's alright.
Says, you know what? Yeah, let's move this conversation. She starts walking towards the door. Opens it up. You see that beyond the door is another room. There are more individuals in there. A couple of them you recognize from your encounter before being here. This room is lit by candelabras. It's the same kind of feel. This is clearly like a sewer adjacent stone floor to ceiling room. Dimly lit by sconces on the walls. But this one is a little bit bigger, and it has some very old, very beat up, very worn, but still functional dining tables and benches at which some people are sat.
You were gonna kill us right off the kitchen? Like, I was like looking into the torture room and then out into the open plan dining kitchen living room. Like, that's cold.
Even though she's opening up about what's going on and things like that, her demeanor hasn't changed. She's still quite stonewall, quite stoic. Doesn't seem to think twice about this scenario you've pointed out. Little bit alarming that doesn't raise any red flags to her. Lacan, can you roll insight?
Oh, that number's green. That's a 21, sir.
Oh, snap. Okay.
How they react to my critique about their interior decor is that's how I read.
You bringing that up, and at this point everyone's speaking at a relatively normal conversational level. You don't doubt that other people in the room heard that as well. The fact that there was basically no reaction to that, you gather that some shit probably goes down in here.
Yeah. I noticed the knife block is on the part of the counter that's actually closest to the torture room door. And that there's maybe actually 4 knife blocks.
Ah!
And they're all missing a couple knives, so they clearly don't take care of their stuff. Yeah, cool. I like what you did with the place, though.
In this room, like I said, you see several others. You see... Actually, in here, you see Shasper, the dragonborn child who was leading you to Bumby.
Oh, I evil eye that guy. I'm like,
I flip him off real low-key.
I hope I can
I
make
just-
direct.
Shasper.
As you eye him, make your gestures, make your meme mugs, you feel a piercing glare back at you from a larger individual sitting next to him, what looks to be a full-grown dragonborn. With the same scale patterns, like this sort of green and gold, in pretty heavy armor. As he's just kind of leaning and he stares back at you.
Yeah. So Gadal to Shasper's he sees the guy and goes, "Good day, sir. How are you?"
And onto the table jumps an animal. It is a cat with wings.
Oh, it's better!
as Jasper goes, see, there is a Bumby.
Oh, Bumby. Lacan's like on his knees, like eye level with the cat, like trying to.
Oh.
That's
It
not a
gives you
dog.
that-
That's
Yeah.
It gives you that like smug cat look, just like not amused at all.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know what that is?
Yeah.
Kadal's like playing with his mustache like, I don't think that's a dog.
I got a nat 20, so Luna was obsessed with these growing up and knows absolutely everything about them. That's not a dog, that's a tressum. It's a cat, but it's not really a cat, it's a tressum. And it has flying, it has wings, and it usually gets up to this big and sometimes this big, and it comes in all of these colors. And she just starts giving a dissertation on what a tressum is.
Yeah, I'm
And it like,
flexing animal handling so hard right here. I just wanted to look.
yeah, and like, Luna really gives us the whole thing. Like, we haven't done anything for like 20 to 30 minutes. We've just listened to her.
Lacan, can I get animal handling at disadvantage?
Oh, no.
Oh, one's a 13 and one's a 23, damn it.
Ooh!
As you go to like try and scratch under its chin, its head doesn't move, but its wings start to pitter as it just slowly like.
I'm gonna slowly withdraw my hand there. I've got enough animal handling to know that I'm pestering the cat at this point.
Kadal wants
Two
to
little
try.
thumbs up. Take a step back.
Can Kadal try to do the same thing he did to the frog?
Kadal animal handling at disadvantage.
Here we go!
You gonna put your head in its mouth?
Ah, shit. Dude, it's literally the same number I rolled for the damn frog. 7. So Kadal's like, ooh, let me try.
Yeah, the more aggressive one,
Yeah.
it bites you.
He goes, shit! Every time, you know.
Let me show you how to do it. I walk up to it and I bow deeply. And then I'm gonna try animal handling, but can I have advantage because I know everything about Tressum?
You can roll without disadvantage, as the bow showed somewhat proper respect.
Yeah.
11.
It, again, just kind of flutters away. Less aggressive, but more of a just like, no.
Luna looks
Obviously.
very crestfallen.
That's okay. Luna, in one of my favorite books, it's called Tressime. Ooh la la. It's French, which is a thing that I know about. And what they do is they speak its language. So Cassia wants to go up and do her curtsy that she has been practicing. It's pretty cute. And go.
Is
And
that
can
like
I roll an
actually-
advantage because I have Tressum right here in my lap? And he.
Is this speaking just like making cat noises, or do you have...
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no.
with animals?
No, it's real. No, I don't. Who said that? It's definitely the real thing. And
I've seen this
studied it.
Instagram reel. She's-
You
she's someone-
not at advantage, but not at disadvantage, as, you know, there was respect shown.
She went.
At regular.
So it's a perfect 10, which is perfect. Perfect.
It flies up on top of a really
episode
high
sucks.
shelf.
Bumby, we literally died for you.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I think it's crazy that IRL, there's these crazy Bo hates animal allegations, but then in the game, Kadala just wants to be friends with all these animals, and the disrespect is crazy.
Wait,
Wait, what's the above
allegations
board drama
against
here?
you?
Why don't, on that note, why don't we BRB right there?
Bo loves animals.
Everyone thinks I don't like animals.
Stop
Anyways.
saying it. I do too now.
No!
See, this is what happens is you say there are allegations and then everyone's like, oh, there's a rumor that Bo hates animals. And
This is crazy.
Allegations is such a strong word. Like,
All right, guys, go get a snack. I'm upset.
anyways, this is where we take our 5-minute break. It will be exactly 5 minutes. We will stretch, which is very good for you, drink water, which is very good for you, and nourish ourselves if we need, which is also very good for you. And then we will come back and finish this episode. And during that time, you can check out fan art from our Discord. And we will see you soon.